Coming out of child's, we are next going to go into our side series. And for that, I want to picture this back edge of my mat, because what I want to do is I want to put my hips on that, I want to put my shoulder on that, and my legs on that. So I'm kind of drawing a line on the back edge of my mat with my body, and I'm stacked. My hips are stacked, my shoulders stacked. And then what I'm going to do is take my feet forward on a little bit of a diagonal. And we have a series of a few exercises, so I will make this as a longer video with everything together. So to start, and my hand can be here, or sometimes I like to put my hand on my hip because we're going to keep this hip really still. So you want to feel kind of long in the waist and like this hip is pressing down away from me. So I'm going to lift this leg up, reach away from me, and I'm going to kick forward, flexed. I'm going to point and swing back pointed, but again, there's no movement in this hip. So I do this as a little test to make sure that I'm not swinging, sorry, I'm doing it wrong, swinging the hip. We got two more. I love this side series because it still is very much engaging the whole core structure, right, and kind of keeping the hips organized with the core being organized front, side, and back. And it also really gets into the glutes in a beautiful way. So once again, I'm really reaching away here. For the next exercise, I'm going to resist and lift up in one, but I'm lengthening here, and then I'm going to come down 1 and 2 and 3. So resist up in 1 and come down 1 and 2 and 3. Now, of course, I could come up higher, but the reason I don't want to do that is I don't want to shorten my waist here. I'm really lengthening my waist the whole time, and down in 3. It's a little harder. This gives you a little more support, a little harder if your arm is up in the air, but do what feels good to you. Feel the support of the bottom part of your body for this whole action. 2 more like this. I'm resisting up, I'm resisting down in 3, I'm resisting up in 1, I'm resisting down in 3. All right, take a tiny break. We're going to do the opposite. So I'm going to resist up in 3 and come down in 1. Feeling those glutes? Two more, up in 3, I'm down in 1, I'm up in 3, I'm down in 1. All right, relax for a moment, even rock. So next thing we call little circles. I'm going to lift my leg up so I've got room, and I'm going to make circles with this top leg. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. I'm going to change direction. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Feeling the burn in those glutes. I love it. So bring this leg forward. Some people like to bring it forward like this. I like to bring it forward like this, and I kind of grab onto my ankle, and I'm going to turn my attention to my lower leg. It's going to come up and down. Two more. Great. Now I'm going to flex this foot. We're going to make a little circles here. I always say my brain doesn't want to do this, but it will. I'm going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. I'm changing direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch everything out. We're going to take ourselves to the second side. And I will keep recording and record the second side so you can do it along with me until you learn it. So once again, I'm drawing a line of my body on the back edge of my mat first, setting everything up. Then I can bring my feet forward on a diagonal. And this will be a repeat for you, so that's great. So I'm going to come up hip height, flexing, I'm going to kick forward, pointing, I'm going to draw back. So there's no movement in the hip. Feel the core lifting up and in the whole time, right? The abdominals up and in as you work. Two more, one more, great, and line everything up. So the next one is up, resisting up in one, keeping long here, right? So I'm not coming up so high that I shorten in the waist. Keeping long here, kind of reaching away. I'm going to resist up in one. I'm going to lower 1 and 2 and 3. So kind of keep reaching the whole time. So I'm reaching as I come up in 1. I keep reaching to come down 1 and 2 and 3. And there's only one more left. But we're going to rest for one moment. Going to go up in 3, resist up 2, 3, lower it down in 1. As I say, feel the support of the lower part of your body throughout all of this. Abdominals lifting up and in. Reaching away, I got 2 more. Take a little break. I like to rock before I do my circles. There's a lot of tension accruing in these glutes. And then I'm going to float my leg up just so I've got room for circles. Maybe 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Change direction. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, great. Bringing this leg forward as we did, whatever's comfortable for you, up and down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's flex this, little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch everything out. That is your side series. When we move into mat 2, we've got something called the big finish, which is kind of fun when you get there.